Good start with questions.
Hey, Laura.
Hi.
Lots of us today. For me. What's it been like? I know you had some rest in the last couple of days and back at practice. How's the team looking?
Yeah, good. I think sort of those 2 days off was a trigger for us to hit sort of the end of preseason. I think the Portland tournament's always sort of the last thing that we do before things really start. So, yeah, we're excited for that.
I know last year in Portland, you kept the team training in between the games. Is that going to be a similar approach this year?
Definitely, yeah. Same thing.
A bit of a fun, different question for me. Not sure if you're a video game player, but what is it like knowing that people are going to coach as you in the new FIFA game?
Didn't even know that was a possibility. So, they better have a caller. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a game player. No, I just think that type of stuff's just an acknowledgement of where the league is and going, and should have happened sooner, in my opinion. But I think the fact that it's finally happening is a great endorsement for where this league's trying to go.
Cooler's a good flag. They've incorporated some of the celebration, but I don't know if I've seen a cooler.
If they don't, then it's on me. You know?
Preseason roster got updated. I know the team no longer has Mackenzie Weiner and Mariah Lee, but you've added Jaden Edwards. I'm just wondering, what do you see as a future for Mackenzie, and what was it about Jaden Edwards that was attractive to you?
Yeah, I think at this stage of the season, we have to do things now, and then we have to think about the future, and obviously with the World Cup coming. So I think for the guys that have been here throughout the predominant start of pre-season, it will be good for us to give them a little breather before the season starts, and then look to see what we need from them in that national team replacement period. And Jaden trained with us last season when she was still at college, so when she got released from Louisville, she's local, so it was a good opportunity to bring her in and see where she's at.
Do you have to I know this isn't necessarily your job description, but do you have to, is it a waiver process to get her when she gets released, or?
There was a waiver, put her through the waiver process, and she fell, in my terminology, she fell through waivers, so she's basically not
a discovery as eligible.
Yeah. So she came back home, and when I knew she was going back home, it was a good opportunity to bring her in and see where she's at.
With the addition of Emily Sonnet, and we got to see Phoebe play center back in the Club America game, you now have like a richness of great defenders. I'm sure that's a good problem to have, but how are you thinking about it heading into the season?
No, I'm really excited. I think we have really good depth in the roster this year. We're going to need it. I think we showed that last year. And just to add to that, I think is going to be huge for us. I'm just excited for the possibilities of what it could look like. So with the Challenge Cup being mixed in throughout the season, I think it gives us opportunities to give people time at different stages of the season. And then obviously in preparation for when everyone goes away to the World Cup, I think we have a really solid roster that can compete.
Have you thought about formation changes as part of it, or?
Not really. Honestly, I think we are who we are. I think that's an important part of who the Reign is. Does it enable us to have flexibility within that? Yes. But I think it's something that we've been working on throughout pre-season on, being really good at who we are, but also having flexibility in moments, maybe within games or in preparation for games, what we can do, a few little different things.
I'm going to have a question. I'm going to ask one. So, like you mentioned, looking up at the end of preseason, do you have any biggest takeaways or any descriptions of how this group has changed from beginning to end?
I think we're all getting back on the same page, and obviously having the collective group coming back, a big group of them coming back, made that easier. I think we've been able to integrate people in, and I think the Portland tournament's always sort of that last little cherry on top to make sure that everyone's on the same page, getting minutes against good opposition, where we can really evaluate where we're at.
I have one more, sorry. I'm actually talking to Lou Barnes just about her re-signing, and I'm wondering what does it mean to have her back, and her choose to be back and free agency with this team.
Honestly, I think for Pino and for Lou, being originals at this club, seeing this project through from start to today, I think for me they were the biggest signings of the season. because it shows what this club is. And when they had the opportunity to literally sign for anyone in the league, they still chose to stay here. And I think that speaks volumes of who this club is and who they are as people. And Lou's been a big part of that. Oh, speaking with our obviously been a big part of creating what this club is and will for the foreseeable future, which I'm really happy about.
Thank you.
Good. Thank you.